It's a production, by all means. It's a production of homecoming. We start off the week with Deco Day. Sunday, bright and early, we're here. And the reason we do it is we want to make sure that there's streamers everywhere. There's Mason, we want to glorify Mason as best as we can because it is amazing. It's a great place to be. And the reason we're so intentional with every single thing that we do is because we want to make sure that every type of kid can enjoy homecoming. Like pep rally, what I was really proud of is this year we made sure that students with special needs were included in the senior staff dance battle, because sometimes I just feel like they get left behind and like that's just not okay. They're Comets. It's the little things like that that we do as a homecoming production, and it's not a one-person team. There are, I think, there's over 100 people, 150 people, including administration, they're incredible, that really solidify this team and make sure that we are able to be intentional. Mason is here for you, and we're trying to create a homecoming experience that people can look back on, whether you're a senior graduating this year or you're a freshman and this is your first time experience. We want to make sure that you're able to recognize and recall, like, hey, we did this.
Homecoming is a Mason moment because Mason homecoming is more geared towards the fact that we're a bigger school and there's a lot to celebrate with a bigger school. Like specifically with the parade, like we have so many clubs and we're so lucky to have these many clubs that we can represent them in a parade or in a pep rally. We have so many different like performance groups that we can have perform for us.
You have the ability to connect with someone that you in no other scenario would be able to. Like for example, if you're a senior, you're going to be taking classes that really will only have seniors or juniors, so really upperclassmen. But when it comes down to parade, when it comes down to, you know, pep rally, when it comes down to dance, like you may be dancing with someone or maybe like talking with someone who isn't, you know, in your grade or who is completely different than you, comes from a different friend group than you, and that's what really student government can help foster. I think with regard to like the parade and the pep rally, we know that Mason has a lot to provide and has a lot to offer, especially with like after school, you know, extracurriculars and stuff like that. So we make sure to showcase them all, because when you have a school of this caliber, when you have a school of this size, each student has something that they bring to the table, and a lot of that is, you know, channeled through these after school, you know, activities, and we make sure that those activities have the chance to kind of be able to express, you know, what they've worked so hard for. People know that like those organizations are there so that if other people are interested in joining, they can join. But you know, even if they aren't interested in joining, they can at least see the work that they put in there, that like, oh, these are like legitimate organizations. The fact that they've taken time out of their schedules to, you know, work and practice on the Star Spangled Banner and the national anthem just goes to show that, like, you know, we try to bring everyone together.
It's a lot of finding balance. You're trying to make as many people happy as possible. You're trying to make the students happy. You're trying to make administration happy. You're trying to make teachers happy. That connectivity and that balance is so important. And what drives that is the students. We're here to make sure that the students have a good time and to make sure that there's a Mason moment created for every single student, whether you're from a certain background or you're a 9th grader versus a senior. That's why homecoming really just connects everybody, because it's not for just one type of person, it's for the entirety of Mason, and we're here to build a legacy for every single kid.